The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Who is a shepherd? A shepherd is a person who cares for his sheep and protects them from any impending or imminent danger. This means there's an assurance that my God watches over you as a loving shepherd who cares for his sheep. And being your shepherd means you will also lack nothing. You won't be in need for too long because he is there to give you everything you need. He says he makes you lie down in greener pastures, and he will be available to lead you beside still waters, which means he leads you into a place of peace and rest. Regardless of all that is happening around you, be rest assured that you will have peace on your inside. And all of these he is doing is not for your earning alone, but for his name's sake. And when you walk through situations that look like a valley of the shadow of death, you won't fear any evil, because the one dwelling on the inside of you is greater than the challenge that you face. His rod of correction will be used to correct you when you err, and his staff of direction will be used to stir you in the right direction so that you don't lose your way. So many times, in a bid to get a better life, greener pasture people move out of their divine jurisdiction, but the Good Shepherd is so faithful to guide you back to safety. Regardless of what you are facing and how much mockery you have received, he will prepare you a table before, and they will all see and behold how God is blessing you. He will anoint your head with oil so your cup will run till overflowing. So, as you take a step towards achieving your goals, he said, you should have it at the back of your mind that goodness, mercy, favor, and every other good thing will follow you. Not for one day, not for a week, not for a month, not even for a year, but all the days of your life. This means even your children will also be a partaker, and everyone connected to you. Psalm 91, 1-3 says, He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. For he will deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the deadly pestilence. Do you know what it means for God to cast his shadow over you? It means you are well protected. When that sinks into your subconscious, then you can say that truly, he is your refuge and your fortress, the one you have chosen to put your complete trust in God's shelter. You are shielded from the snares and dangers of the world. Psalm 121 verses 1-3. My help comes from the Lord. I lift up my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not let your foot be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. When I feel overwhelmed by life's challenges, turn to these words and remind yourself that the only person you can look up to and won't fail you is God. He cares, and because he never sleeps nor slumbers, you can be rest assured that you are secure in his vigilant protection day and night. Psalm 46 verses 1-2. God is our refuge and strength. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea. No matter what may be threatening you, God's protection is your sure bet. You need to know that God's protection isn't just a passive assurance but an active presence in times of turmoil. This will strengthen your faith, which allows you to stand firm even when the world around you seems to crumble. Psalm 34 verses 17-18 says, The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Are you brokenhearted? Do you feel crushed by the enemy's unending attack on your life and family? This will give you the wisdom to cry out to the Lord in times of distress. He listens, and he will rescue. You need to have the belief that even in your moments of weakness, God's protection remains unwavering. Psalm 18 verses 2 declares, "The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold." I need you to be reminded that God is your unyielding foundation. He is the unbreakable rock upon which you stand. A rock is that strong support system that you can fall back on at any time and every time, and it will not collapse or disappoint. Always reliable, that is who God is. Just as rock is impenetrable by any attack, so is God a rock and a fortress that encompasses every aspect of my life. I pray these for you. I pray for your protection as you begin this day. He is your hiding place, and under His wings, you will always find refuge. God will protect you from trouble wherever you go, and keep evil far from you. I declare that you wear the helmet of salvation and hope. You carry the shield of faith and His word. You hold the sword of the Spirit. You buckle the belt of truth around your waist. You put on the breastplate of righteousness and walk with the boots of readiness and peace, because you are the Lord's. All these I have prayed in Jesus' mighty name, amen.